Independent films. That's going to be maybe my theme this year. I don't know for 2023. It's been our theme for a while here in the Final Cut, but they always amaze me at what chances filmmakers take, what artistic boundaries they like to push. And we've got one for you today in Death of a Rockstar from director and writer Rockstar. And I hope I pronounced that right. Here we get the story of a mad scientist who clones an individual who is supposed to be the ultimate rock star to help pull people from this dystopian, overbearing, ruling government that has a mixture of government and religion as they try to suppress any type of free thought or creative thinking at all that may go against their beliefs. But as you might expect, things do not play out like the scientist had planned, and soon he finds that the rebellion that he wanted is not the rebellion that he gets. And part of that is thanks to the rock star that he created and what he experiences while on the road for this guerrilla tour of rock and roll. And that's the best way I can put it. It's a fully animated film, which I didn't quite expect. The animation style is interesting. It's in the newer style, so that might put a few people off, but this is a complete animated rock opera from start to finish. And by that, I mean there is no there might be one word that has a spoken rather than sing-song, but the rest of it is all song. It's song back to back to back, describing what's going on, what the characters are feeling, everything. And that is an ambitious project to take for an indie creator. This is an entire album animated that tells a story. And yeah, it plays at the nostalgia heartstrings. Some of those songs are stronger than the others, and it may be a little much for some people, even though it doesn't have an extraordinarily long runtime. Having that much music bombard you, you might want to consume it in smaller batches, but I dug the story, and it was easy to follow for the most part. The songs were very fitting. There's just a couple of leaps it takes in the middle with the story that I think I would have liked at least maybe a little bit more explanation, even if you don't want to use dialogue, just written, but not too much really. This is an ambitious, interesting, artistic film that's not going to be for everybody's tastes, but especially if you're an animator, you may want to check this out. Bring Back That Rock and Roll is one of the earlier songs in this film. Very nostalgic, bringing that nostalgic bug in there, as well as the visuals. Many of the visuals throughout this film harken back to classic 70s, 80s, and 60s, and even 50s rock albums and movie scenes as well that it's paying homage to those as well, to still all very fitting for the lyrics that are going on. Man with a Gun is heavy and moving, and man, is there a message there. I was like, wow, this got heavy quick. It was a little bit more light rock and roll opera talking about against the system, and then they throw in Man with a Gun in there, which just hits on a whole different level. And Cinderella's Suicide, it's fitting, it's dark, it gives us the doctor a chance to have his moment for sure, and it's definitely a different tone than what we see earlier of the professor, doctor, what you want to call him. And so if you do not mind the unique animation style which this is done in, and you like your rock operas, you may want to check it out, if for nothing else, for something extraordinarily different and I found entertaining. Though again, you may want to consume it in a few smaller batches, which you can do with the way the tracks and scenes play out, because watching it all at once from start to finish may just overload you a bit with the rock ballads and opera songs. So there you have it, folks. Death of a Rockstar. If you've seen this, love to hear your thoughts on it. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please check out our Patreon if you can. The more we get over there, the more we can do here. It's our little sliver of the internet. We appreciate the visit. Until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.